Ciao tutti, buongiorno. Today we are going to look at NOT, and that is an altcoin that has just been launched, and I just opened up a long position. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Without further ado, let's start diving in. As I said, this is NOT. We're looking here at the 1 hour. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing because we are really holding these lows right here. As I said, I also just opened up a long position slightly above the current price, so it's right around here. So right now I'm slightly in a loss. We just bounced off the point of control, but as you can see, the value area low is holding up pretty nicely. Yeah, you could also say that we kind of had a breakout here of this trend line, and maybe now we're retesting it and then to go higher. My stop loss is just underneath these lows and also underneath the value area low. Now you would be saying that I might be positioning myself to get liquidated on this position, that we get a big move down, take liquidity and then to go higher, but we have seen now already many times also on Bitcoin is that lately we don't see those big liquidation wicks anymore, which is making a low and then a slightly higher low, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens now again, and then we go off to the races. If I look here on the 1 hour, it doesn't look all too pretty. Looks like we have the money flow inward curve 1 or 2 hours further, and this could also curve to the downside and we can get a move. However, the 4 hour looks incredible. Nice momentum wave here, money flow super fat, and also we don't have bearish divergences yet, so it looks like that the top is not in yet. As I said, we already had quite the move up since we got launched. This is on the Bybit chart. It started off with 0.00000 something 5, and then eventually this was actually really kind of the, always call it the base. Where you kind of have your baseline, which is flatten out, and then stuff picks up, and then we are going higher. And from there on, yeah, we already quite had the move. I think it's 300%, 350, a little bit more if you take the absolute top. Yeah, like I said, right now it looks like we are finding a bit of a base, and I think we can go much higher. I also have this white line in my screen, that is the VWAP, and it looks like that we are testing that VWAP right now and that trend line. So really, if we are closing underneath that trend line, the VWAP, then I think it's fair to say that the trade is invalidated, and therefore I also put my stop loss underneath these lows. Why I'm also liking this coin, not only because right now it's a bit hyped and a lot of people are looking at it, and the indicators still look good, but also because if you look on the 4 hour, this movement that you see right here, it reminds me of Pepe. You have this run up, then you have a little bit of sideways action. We are not making a big correction to the downside, therefore also it did not draw in any fips, so we are not really dumping down to a 0.5, golden pocket 78.6, and then eventually it picks up again and goes higher. Look at this, it's almost a copy of Pepe, and you can see you have this run up, you go a little bit sideways, this low was slightly higher than this low, just a little bit, and then suddenly you have your run up and you are getting a major move to the upside. Of course, this was a bit of an extreme example, but yeah, it kind of looks the same, so this was another 300%. What will I look for targets? Actually very simple. If we are going higher, then I will be taking profit. This is a profit taking, and this is a profit taking. So there's a nice TP. So this will be approximately 20%, and then this high will be 35%. Above that is price discovery. Anything can happen. Just then look at very big wicks, because usually the top is then a very big wick. I mean, look at this end right here. I'm just going to take the volume profile out. You can see that we're just building up. You have a green candle, a bigger green candle, and then the biggest green candle, and that's usually then kind of this blow off top where everyone is rushing into a certain coin trying to squeeze out some return, and then eventually you're coming down. So I actually am hoping for something similar, that we might zigzag here a little bit and then eventually picking up and slowly, and then suddenly you again this major move to the upside. For now, like I said, I'm long. This is just a day trade for me. I will see where we end up maybe tomorrow. If we are a little bit in profit, I will probably gonna move stop loss. There's just one thing that could move the markets today, and that is NFP. Certain data comes out of the United States. I think actually that it will have more effect on the traditional markets like the S&P 500 and NASDAQ. But if that number is very bad, sometimes you see crypto reacting to that. If Bitcoin is going to dump or Ethereum is going to dump, you betcha that this coin is also going to dump and I will get stopped out. If not, yippee-ki-yay to the upside, and we'll see how it goes. I will update you on Twitter on my position so far. And yeah, guys, if you like the content, then please do me a favor. Again, like, subscribe, click the bell, click on all. So you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends who think that's useful. And have a very, very good weekend, and talk to you guys next week again. Bye-bye.